welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid, but he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense looking to really cement his name among the legends of all time by winning a 4th Super Bowl title.
And to me, partner, you just have to marvel the way he brings his teams back to the Super Bowl time and time again. If he can win this 4th title, what a capper that would be to a brilliant career. Reputation as a big game coach, absolutely cemented with a victory in this one.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And his kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. This now a 3rd and 4. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Up the middle with Barkley. Fights off the defender. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Hurts. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Man open left side is Brown. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will make it 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Burt sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Now, this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mahomes to throw once more. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This to Graham on the short pass. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets past one man. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. A nice little juke. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brown goes in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Burnett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Will Shipley, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Fighting to stay upright. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Well, now how about this return? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Hurts. This to Graham on the short pass. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The center receiver in motion to the right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back to throw again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Well, hold everything here because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Barkley inside handoff. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. It's caught on the right side of Smith. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Gregory Rousseau showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 55 yards. And the Chiefs have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Pickett. And he'll get this under. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Pacheco once again. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes being chased out left. Man open left side is Brown. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
A try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Pickett. The connection made. It's Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. In motion left comes Brown. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Pacheco. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A handoff now for Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him to first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth.
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion.
The previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Mahomes going to throw it here. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
To the sideline and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass complete. Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw now on first down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw again.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick up and good, but they remain a field goal short as they wind up dropping this one by 3. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Another great moment for this historic franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.